but saloon economy.
We not just any radio. We na economic governance registration where they break down big
decisions,
policies, and budget in a way we go make sense to you.
For we flagship Sunday show We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect We also get more programs where they come every week. So join we now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This is the platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk. Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We not just any radio. We na economic governance registration where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way we go make sense to you.
For we flagship Sunday show We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join we now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This is the platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
Hi Fambulem, good evening and welcome to yet another edition of We Economy where they come to you on True Talk Radio 98.5 FM and Unas also with the on All Out Radio 92.9 FM inside Bo and Amza Radio 96.9 FM na Makeni and Voice of the East 88.9 FM inside Kenema. As usual, We Economy in a program where they bring to you updates on developments and where they happen inside we country Sierra Leone. We get to do with business, finance, and the economy in general. So from everything whether market woman with the Congo market or Bomboto or fishery they do to waiting the Minister of Finance or any other state cabinet member they do, we they actually discuss and how it impact the economy in general. We also give the people them a platform for let una share on views, raise on concerns, and discuss pressing issues them where we they bring come as a topic on this platform here. Me where they bring the program to you today, me your name na Bimba Kamara, and I debut tuna today and always.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We not just any radio. We na economic governance registration where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way we go make sense to you.
For we flagship Sunday show We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join we now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This is the platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
Alright, Famulem, welcome back. As I mean, Teluna, you enjoy the journey the program now We Economy where they come to you on True Talk 98.5 FM. Now, Famulem, as you well, now something we actually did not start last week. We want to continue today. I mean, when I will be listening, we understand, say, we begin discuss on the internal democracy of political parties. Then, now, political.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We not just any radio. We na economic governance registration where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way we go make sense to you.
For we flagship Sunday show We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join we now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This is the platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
Alright, Famulem, welcome back. So we will continue with the program. As I say, we actually will continue off of the topic where we been get last Sunday, when at the internal democracy of political parties them. Now, we know say basically like how mortal man need food for let it survive or for let it able to carry out daily functions then. Like food now with engine. Now so political party they took any democracy in the world. And not just to actually look at how them they contest elections and but even how them actually they operate internally. We say APC not get for the how SLPP they behave amongst themselves. Where Republicans them not get for the how Democrats then they behave amongst themselves. Where then can they go hold and convention them or where then they discuss amongst themselves whether go get which position or which position. So we not just want for look at how political parties and they come for win election, no, not so then they we focus go be I mean and then they beaucoup people can they actually feel say political parties for they know in fact now and they no more for but before they come with that party they members say then get for choose whether they get for lead them party then get for select whether they get for be them candidates them and then get for see how members them actually they participate inside the party in decision making whether in fact that woman with the inside SLPP they get voice where then count for select whether the leader they be or whether you will be known the pay party contribution no more. All these things them now actually they determine how the structure of political parties then gets for be. And if you not like how then say if you not say to you is fine, and so these things them now we want for come look at and for let people then realize important as much as how then they actually put themselves together for go win election. Now Boko Sierra Leoneans them always they wonder whether or not political parties them inside Sierra Leone democratic. I mean not to me no more. You said don't get you thought them wait so if party A been come and then been actually get a leader we them push before and people then begin ask you sabi am we no sabi am o and then say who that actually pick well not so we o if they make you the question whether or not now the members them actually they come together for decide who that gets for lead them or who that the candidates get for B or is it one person will actually get power. Not to no more in fact. Boku Sierra Leoneans them back they actually see them and then they wonder wait so all that again we the able use for put check to somebody where we don't give for be chairman and leader for life. If we don't separate them two here, how powerful this person here go be? And if we actually don't make one person get that kind of power all by himself, if they make we the wonder, is this a democracy or is it this aristocratic organization who say only the ones them will get power they able forget them interest them achieved inside the party. So now them thing now them actually they boil down to questions them where they inside the political culture of Sierra Leone currently. And so for let we able for discuss that because we they actually notice until these political parties idealize internalize democracies inside their operation, Sierra Leone itself will not be a democracy because if inside una own party una not able to make people them actually project them own expressions them and that be heard and it turn into waiting the party they put out as policy, then it means where them win elections and where them begin appoint other them for come lead, we won't have a democratic government. We won't have a government where they listen. Instead would have a bunch of people who think they can utilize the institutions of our democracy how then they feel. And so for come discuss this today Fambulem, I get a very esteemed personality with me where come off from the Sierra Leone People's Party when Mr. Mansai. Mr. Mansai we go on follow you tell Fambulem I do and tell we small about yourself and you all inside Salone Politics.
Good evening we economy, good evening listeners. Me na Aliu Mansage like you rightly say popularly known as Honorable Lekon. Honorable Lekon na household name in Sierra Leone People's Party. Me na awaiting MP.
All right, thank you very much. Quickly before we actually come to the discussion itself, Honorable Lekon, what actually inspire you for going inside politics?
Since I started, I don't see me na that kind of person in any side where they at the lead. Where I start from my primary school, me na my school prefect, say I be a head boy. From there I come to secondary school, also I lead. I be PIO na my school Amadia. From there again I go Jala University, also I be student leader. where I become the president for Sierra Leone People's Party, the students chapter. I migrate also again, come to Limco Queen University, where I happen to get scholarship during APC regime, where also I be a student ambassador and also be a secretary general for the SLPP Limco Queen chapter. I also come again at IPAM University of Sierra Leone, where I can be innovation officer. If you see innovation hub na IPAM today, me na one of the people we get them na IPAM. And I also migrate for become the chief minister na the student union government. You know, from there people see me say I need to go represent me people in a parliament, so they me try for put me in. I go again and contest, and I happen for the second list, you know, we make me awaiting MP.
Okay, wonderful. From William just from Honorable Lekon, you see how beautiful it is where young people actually they grab and then they try for participate meaningfully inside democracy, inside the development of we state. It's actually wonderful. If I mean when you begin the read out your CV, I be just 1 year you say they say and I go grammar school. Like that's how for be grab and hug you. But anyways, so Mr. Mansai, I mean you don't be inside student leadership for a long time and you actually don't come inside the nation in politics back as well. So I should say you don't get your own experience, not to him.
Of course.
So how you they see this not generally, how you they see how the politics within them party them actually they play? How you go describe them?
I say now that we don't come in the world of creative technology, I feel say party in the land now. Now I make when una send me an invitation, it was very interesting. Even when I was so busy, I left all my schedules and say I come into this particular program because the particular topic it's really necessary for we discuss them. Because now one of the biggest bone of contention for political parties right now. So I believe say people and political parties they follow the trend, you know, and technology the helps of UNA and other social media out there, them you know they help for educate political parties as to how them for they operate within them political parties.
Okay, Honorable Mansai, you like you say you actually don't serve for a while inside students leadership, not to him. Now you understand the dynamics of how then they been at college. I was a student leader once myself, and before we actually they go into elections them and vote and whether a black man win, whether a white man win, we can don't decide them inside we own us first, not to him.
Of course.
And if inside we own us, now few people then push no more and then push this person for let it go be president, and not to everybody else been actually accept that person. You they see say not go be popular. In fact, people are not go supporting the regime, not to him. So now then they exactly and then they na in the make they really think I'm like how if the fact say politics inside we own us need for matter for democracy need for the inside we own us we need for the liberal views them before we actually go begin put onto the populace. You think say then they go make the internal democracy within political parties them central to how we they shape with future, or you feel say not important?
It's very important, and then they take me back to student politics. In fact, USA can get the political icon and I'm the name first.
Okay.
We can become a household name na IPAM. Now due to internal politics, you know, me represent the Mighty Brims Club. You know, at that time me being chief minister and also being a decision maker. You know, in the black family. Okay. The time we elect, who do deliberations for get president, the student union president at that time. Me being the campaign manager. So like we get people who we call gods, where they can take final decision. And like them gods and they're not popular like some of we they on campus, because now we get the voice, now we they command students and say, "Look, go this way," and then go. Oh, say, "Look, go this way." Now we get the popularity. So like we they try for communicate, say we want the will of the students them that happen this way. We don't get a candidate who be seen and get the highest grades in terms of performance. Yes. Then and then I get the popularity, and help students then with tutorials and all. You know, but when we go into the decision making at that time, some God say we don't even know how the campus they operate. Then just come on and say, "Now this they want us, them them candidates. So that at that time me get for call some of the gods and tell them say no.
Oh, the gods then get
yes. I never call them tell them say no, let we not work this way. If we go this way, we go lose. And so, like we legacy, we never go into election, we lose. So we no want for lose. If you say we not get for rethink, the God say if you say powerful, now we make it powerful. If you think it powerful, go independent. I did it. I go independently. Una know. I win back clearly. So the God said, therefore, reach out to me back and say, indeed, what he talk not true, but they already the house, let not disgrace camera. We settle our in-house, at the end of the day, we match victory, and the victory, who beats the another candidate to a war.
Okay, so you think this, go out to tell me inside salon politics, you don't think there's that kind of thing that actually they happen inside political party them, which you just don't describe in a college? So.
Of course, it don't happen.
I mean, we'll discuss this more in your experience.
It really don't happen. But okay. for the listeners, the law just help them small about this particular topic, internal democracy of political parties. Political parties, let's say the internal democracy, now the engine. The engine for every political party. If the engine not good, we all know say the motor cannot go move well.
Yeah.
Now make it necessary for we strengthen then we internal politics, so that go create division for the party. Okay. Because we don't. Yes, it's good to have kingmakers. We can call godfatherism. But at least let we also think of the will of the people. Now we go to think of the will of the people. Internal democracy simply means fairness, inclusivity, transparency, and accountability in political party. And let me tell you, the way political party they handle themselves now a mirror as to how they will lead in governance.
Exactly.
If they practice democracy within themselves, believe in me, they're not going to do them in outside. So like make me so happy that I get for choose the Sierra Leone People's Party in SLPP. We all know say SLPP in terms of democracy not the most democratic party we don't get na Africa. Of recently when I see wetin happen when we conduct we 14th National Delegate Conference where Chairman Sir Jimmy Batilo Songa may get for emerge as the winner. We'll see everybody dance. That shows say the will of the people. We will get some fracas, we get all kind of things, but at the end of the day, always see the people at once. Now happen na Bintumani. Everybody like me or no say na Jimmy get for win according to the will of the people. No say na Paran get for win the Secretary General because it is so popular. The people let me like him. You see SLPP they see. You see people with power, but yes, still another that intervene. Then go yes, everybody they support within whether elect, but at the end of the day, they tamper with the elections. Then the left I go free and fair. We see the president making statements very clear. Say get nobody they support. We see Her Excellency Mesidong clearly support nobody. He go vote peacefully. Me inside the hall, but they give directives as to who that for go vote for, and all. So now that kind of democracy they want to see, but we brother they can see on the other side. They see some people away be say they get the right to vote, but they don't even allow them for enter inside the hall inside the election process they take place. So is that democracy? If you don't begin stop people at the end of the day, una make una valid people begin ask Isabiam, then they all create division, So SLPP, we know they practice that one day. So that's it.
All right. So for Famulem, we actually listen. You don't mention say SLPP democratic inside them internal politics, not to him. And I see you pull small where you make small reference to other political party structures them, and you use them as a comparison note for show the difference between owner party and other parties them inside Sierra Leone. So quickly before we delve into it, I want to ask you, tell me quickly how owner party they choose owner leaders them, how owner they select candidates, and how owner they involve the local grassroots inside the decision-making structures na the party.
Since the days of Summit Imagai, the Sierra Leone People's Party don't always they get the leadership through dialogue, through consensus, through competition, like going to a credible election where the will of the people can tell, you know. So that is the way. Like, you can go within your opponent, you dialogue with him. If he decide for left, give you the position, you can left. You say, okay, me, I don't step aside, I don't step down for you. Or that the same thing as consensus. Come, you ask, you say, because of you don't do X, Y, Z, either if you say this man he can go, or for say, okay, the executive, like for constituency, you say, okay, me go only chairman, you be the secretary general, these that now all agree, then a consensus, we can go into her. Or if everybody say, no, me I not agree, me I the contest, if you say popular pass me, or you don't walk past me, let me go into the ballot. Then King Doan back will go free and fair. And one thing we good about democracy, I can always deny people who can say democracy can create division. For me, I say in the opposite. You only get division, also you get lack of democracy. Because my brother, if they conduct election, you say a free and fair, believe in me, you say will respect the result. And even if you lose, even the loser will be respected because you know say this amount will them vote for me. Now my young people and maybe we like me, we appreciate just like we national chairman we win the election. You know the loser himself at that time, people know say na that particular votes they get. Now people amount they voters then vote for them, you know. So then they make it, they get more respect. But if they do another way where they put a clause say this, you know, they qualify, you know, at the end of the day, not even contest, then take and then rule them out. One good person no more go like that one day, you know, go tell well. So that one day all they create division and party. And
then they not find where it come to own a party.
Exactly.
And then they na in wanna actually they deviate from. So if that's the case, what I want to ask now is you don't mention how wanna actually they select leaders them, and you make comparison earlier on how one party different from every other party, right?
Sure.
But I don't know if you remember, say on February 2025, wanna actually been get lower level elections them from the Sierra Leone People's Party, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And there were allegations say the outgoing leader, Ahmed Kanu. We sabi I'm not doing
Ahmed Kanu from where?
For lower level elections,
from constituency?
Tonkolili.
Okay.
Tonkolili district, yes. We in and Oman been the contest.
Okay.
So during that time, with our accusation, say because of a simple lower level election, whether or not the outcome or whether or not the process itself ain't not been actually satisfying to the people that we've been involved inside, we see man them go as far as them burn us. So if this party will either refer to as a very, very, very democratic party and say when actually they dissociate on ourselves from within other parties them they do for set the standards, why is it that internally we're not able to conduct elections them without it resulting to violence?
Well, me we come into the general aspect of the party, I not want to speak on that because there is somebody when I expert in that one day we will fail with issues in relation to the one day. But if you ask me for my own personal comment on that one day, one evidence not there we show say na SL people go do that one day. At times it's real. Anytime they go into contest. Tensions and everybody want for be a winner, you know, and there is possibility for let person do anything. But waiting not clear now, so waiting ambiguous. Now the fact say them particular people, if I say now like reference or if you get a video we show where SLPP polo or we show say this is coming from C-bomb or this is coming from Oman.
There are actually videos going around.
Yeah,
and there are speculations going around.
The speculations, the video,
pictures
and not the way show say it no tag no the way show say this is coming from Oman or this. You know, we don't play student politics. At times you can go do even you use SL money use for yourself just because of you want for My brother, you know how
so when you follow the
Rwanda
elections we've been happening inside Kenema before the Tonkolili Yon, there were pictures of, before even the police them they come, there were pictures of the internal affairs person literally it's in appendix and bobo them and they make them kind damages them.
Well, Nande, I think it's clear and you see what His Excellency do in relation to that one day. That it shows say SLPP in a responsible party we not like ala. Any side way ala once evidence the leader of the party they take action, immediate action.
Could it be that waiting may happen during February 2020 this February lower level elections we pass now in make them being now the repercussion the Minister of Youth Affairs been actually come see? Do you agree or do you think it's something different? I mean immediately after that they not 229 we see them remove Omabango and Apa.
Well, to me own common understanding. Now so myself think because like when you see no more videos them day and other people them they comment say them people in the fight. You see say them remove the O2, then relieve the O2 from office. You know, so to me, although the letter will come out from His Excellency, not measure or not explain why he removed them from office, but for the layman understanding like me, I feel say now one of the issue because then guys and they perform in the particular ministries or department or agency where they, but because of this in-house political fight, you know, I believe say that could not be the reason.
So the other things if we had it try for understand, I mean, you just don't mention to we how the chairman of the party, well, the leader of the party by then, before these things them can be, we now also been double as the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, been take decision. I mean, you they speculate say, although you they speculate say, na then thing then they actually make likely them pull them and them corner pan to in.
Come again.
You dey speculate say now because of them actions make we see them and them come residents pulling up power. So I want to ask where them thing then they be way before the I mean I understand saying that the leader of the party and at the same time that the president of the republic before they make decisions them where they come off from inside them party and they come into governance nationally in Sierra Leone, it gets consultations where they make with the party or is it that it just they take actions on their own?
Well, when you come into the party, one thing we I look see the miss small the party and governance. The particular way His Excellency acts so on now governance we get for do it we na the supreme head.
So now they
the constitution and the mandate.
Yeah, now they say we I mean as much as now the presidency is also the leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party and them man them they back with the inside governance them man they with the inside governance with them. They are also members of the political party and in most democracies them the political party in interest now in the it comes from itself into policies them where we they see inside governance not to in. Sure. So I am also basing that on the fact and then the try for ask now whether or not with decisions them when they make inside politics they come back from the party.
One thing in SLPP, I always say this, SLPP is the most democratic party. One man not they take decision.
So the president consults.
Of course, when it's come, well, I know they try for direct to that particular issue.
Okay.
Of the relief of Sebom, Chairman Sebom, and that of Oman, because that one day now governance, and the president gets the sole power. The constitution get all the mandates for hire and fire.
Okay.
You understand? But when it's come to decision making in the party, we get hierarchy. We get the elders council. We be say na then day for redress any issues like we people and get problem in house problem and they can give advice and all, which president they consult with. Then we also get a body we na neck we na the second highest decision maker na the party. For any decision we don't want for make, then they call a neck meeting. You understand? On that neck meeting day, people and then they give their observations. It can even possible them vote for take certain decision in as the leader in order to take decision alone.
Okay.
In fact, now the constitution safe. In order even no decision not the way they take, we neck not they approve. If in neck not approve, and not valid. You understand? So when you come into the party, we dey work with the structure of the party, but when you come into the governance, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio na in at the head, na that particular side, and the constitution get the right for hire and fire. You know, to me, like I tell you, I reference say na so me they think. You know, center probably now because of the decency where them start with, make him give them a job. If he see say indecency one for come, he can still use that in that discretion they back for remove them without not even consult. You understand? You say don't make and clearly say audios and the videos and the way na pictorial evidence them. You know, so with that he can take decision. I know they say na make.
Right. So interestingly, the man them political scientists them they will actually they feel say for let democracy happen completely and for let actually switch inside any environment on ourselves, we need for avoid bestowing powers, boku or enormous powers into one single individual. If we make one green person get like 2 or 3 powers them where they make they're able to get in way around things, it becomes dangerous, not to sure. I mean, we notice inside Sierra Leone after 1978, not to
yeah,
yes, and also inside like when you go inside United States, the way then they practice their own democracy, the presidents know they get too much power within in your party. For simple reasons that you know go use empathy for projecting interest them inside governance, not so him.
Sure.
And then the president is not even part of Congress, and the vice president's no more in the inside there. And so that separation of powers principle, they make one person or they too powerful. But then inside, so then they bring me. I've been they read a piece yesterday. Who say people them raise questions if. For a party, the grand old party as they can call her inside Sierra Leone, for a party where that democratic, when I don't feel say the move to make the sitting president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, we're already so powerful from section 40 of the constitution, where you begin to give them table, the powers and where you give the president, where you actually consider and then you can make them the leader of a political party back. Don't you think you'll actually bring in concentration of power and then pushing for authoritarianism instead of the democracy? You don't feel say dangerous? For like one person he gets extreme power over the country and then over the political party as well.
You see,
is that a democratic practice?
Yes. One thing we for realize, we get books them where they guide we to what we can call constitution. This constitution na in the supreme body where they guide we where nobody no big pass, even the leader of himself. The reason why make it essential for make the president be the leader of the party, we na so the constitution we party constitution say now the fact say for the fact he don't become president of states, we na the highest office of the land, automatically don't become influential past everybody. So for that reason, now made them again the tax now. Say okay, carry we. If you go Ibu na Nagota, we no say now. I know Ibu Nagota. You know, but I believe say where you want let somebody work very well, maybe get responsibility. Just like we the man the hold in our house, where say na Papa, you na the head of the house. You go and do everything humanly possible for let prove for say indeed yes, you na the daddy. So now it make both parties, then constitution they clearly point out say for the fact you don't become president of the state, now you the lead the party, now you not the leader of the party. Because if you not put that way, my brother, fights go always there. You go to make the chairman go to make decision where be say now you employ the chairman, you know, and we all know they say empty bag cannot stand. If that chairman you don't employ and then if you say certain chairman one can make rule in way pass you, you know, then you go say okay this now because that way you get job pull and the vote. That chairman in foot some work, could I go able to talk with? He go able to talk with neck. Then people because neck na campaign go for campaign between the neck members there.
I mean institutions are not already there in place within the party where they prevent them there. Also, why have they asked this question? So I know they just bring them off of whim. Where you they compare with it not happen in other countries like Venezuela? So, you been get them President Maduro. Maduro na been head of them communist. Well, now union name they call themselves head of them communist party. And at the same time, Maduro na been the 53rd president of Venezuela. So where them bestow both powers inside that guy, it can make them so powerful that to a point, it can like even a human them been one come overthrow them. That problem they come during Trump in first term office. It make US and Venezuela begin go at loggerheads. We are either issue the way come. Them in the argue say now because that man don't get so much power now within a own party self man them begin the sky for make coup attempt against them. So if you don't be other place, you don't feel say dangerous. My bad presidents than the way sometimes other countries them go the fair way then they make decisions them internally.
One thing we mention I say communist. When you talk about communist system of government, you talk about where one party the rule. You understand? Then they off. It's not a democratic process. So if we don't know now, say this is not a democratic process, democracy not there. Yeah, anybody run for work like one pot, they can't support. Then you get for give power to other people. Then you just get for go take one man because that man they don't know now. Say yeah, now outside day now sentence pass say die.
So Maduro been kind of power through election. Venezuela gets elections, then when they hold. The ideology of that party they na been communist ideology. It no mean say Venezuela is a communist country. So now then they use now for try for ask you with the man kind of power a communist agenda then they push. You understand?
Yeah.
To each according to his ability, to each according to each his ability and to each his need. So if it don't be na other country, na question they ask now, Usai, where then give them kind pass them to one person, it comes so powerful to a point, even a young man they eternally being there for go ask other country them for help them, for let them can overthrow you man, even a young army staff them, for let them can overthrow you man, if they make people and they forget say, not too knowledge, not too wise for let we place so much power inside one person. I mean, at the time for ask based off of the principle of own democracy, una the practice internally, una feel say that then have been good move.
Well, as you say, for the fact the man is practicing communist ideology, that don't show say now somebody way dictatorial in terms of a governance system. So don't want the law don't clearly tell we say it's not good.
So you know they afraid to say because we put so much power inside one person.
But one thing again we will not for lose sight of.
Okay.
Every land gets new laws.
Okay.
You understand? Every land gets new laws. Like for Sierra Leone, it clearly and it's good. One thing we good, all we constitutions them, the one they will they write them, they get sense bing. But we read the constitution say they don't say they're not bias nobody. But the problem we can get are the implementations.
You agree with placing the president for being a part of parliament, section 73 or 74 of the constitution. You think that is wise?
Well, I make amendments can come. At
We
times
don't get
mistakes and
amendments.
no.
I mean, we make the president for being part of parliament. You don't think so that they're dangerous?
Now in make we get parliament. Parliament always there for make laws, review laws.
But from 1991, we're not able to amend we law it.
No,
because
there's so many laws them back.
No, I mean the 1991 constitution. I mean they talk about certain thing and the way they inside. We them feel say a place too well. We them feel say in modern day practice we no need for the move with them. And so people them mean non they call for that. Internally inside yourself people waiting on a view on that. The constitution, the current constitution.
The constitution, the 1991 constitution, Act number 6, is so rich to an extent, a fruitless for let somebody go sit on back for create a new constitution. Now make amendments and they decide way people they identify say yeah a bad or because of technology, because as the world they grow, now so things and they change. Now make parliaments they now make na the instance that they will get parliament for the change the laws and they.
So like when you read section 14, what they talking? So I mean I want to get how SLPP they view like as a party how na they view them thing here. When you read section 14, it put say it talk about the justifiability principle for Fambulem where they watch we before you answer that question at that if I don't appoint this person for be energy minister and that whole year the lights not come, we not get right for go swam na courts for them work them the way not carry out. And in other countries now like South Africa, you get rights for go with that person in a court if you not deliver on the public good them where you appoint for come deliver on. So section 14 alone inside this constitution we they talk about it don't make we leaders them they get away without accountability on most things what we forgo they get accountability on. So like Dande, do you think not a thing like Dande we need for good they say how we they amend or you feel say a fine law?
When you speak of accountabilities also they go with perimeters. You get for look at which is the only person accountable of. Okay. Ask say that minister of energy why not produce the light? Is it then get the money for out the equipment away for produce this light? Is it don't hit them? If he hit and I make anti-corruption day, we get a whole institution for that one day. They see where people even the left power they see anti-corruption they call them back. We see recently what happen in NRA where somebody they bypass the system. We see what how anti-corruption come in and get the person. You know, so like we don't say no more because this person not deliver this because we would put them or this not deliver the oka olu. Now make we call on democracy. That person also get rights, you know, of his own. He get rights for live. He get rights of freedom. You know, if you then get tax, we then get money. Sentence you don't pay it. Now the time they keep book and I believe say you don't see so many with the book.
And so many don't they back we actually don't get away with and they like there is this minister of energy we been get the case of income electrics during the President Nkrumah term. You been get Hafsa Tukaba will be the head with energy ministry and he been go get long story short he gets a deal with income electrics and by the end of the deal now be 25 million actually then game but by the end of the deal we before the president they can realize over 100 million non go inside alone people them not been actually get the electricity where them been forgive them and so to speak she got away with it to a large extent you see and where you begin go where you they sit down in a classroom waiting we they teach with smaller one them now with the kind side politics now that laws them like section 14 and actually they allow them people here they get away with these without much accountability. So now then they ask as a party how wanna they view Dande?
Well now make we still make more laws now make would advocate. You know, and as if you follow parliament, they see say SLPP parliamentarians, then they push for more laws where they benefit this nation. You know, in response to that minister where in Bezul, you see what in the Sierra Leone people then do. 2018 where then get all the tools and equipment for win election. You see say the people then vote against them, and then you will stand the will of the people. At the end of the day, see then give power to SLPP. So now if the people then get so many ways for speak, you know, and punishment, you know, can't only for old person put on a Pademba road or jailer, but you get so many ways, which I'm not saying now one way these Ghanaian people then use for punish because the president will get the sole rights for sue because the president will get rights for take an court. Because probably waiting that happen, me you not go know whether he hitting targets or not. But the president who me appoint him, me know. So if he fail for do waiting right for do, then the people them now them again work. At the end of the day, you see what they do. So
like then kind of thing them how wanna deal with them internally like if it happen under where SLPP didn't power and then you get a minister or anybody in a parastatal carry out them kind practice system here. How wanna deal with them as a party?
You see how HE everybody knows say HE now somebody we they talk so much. They talk so no more. A very good in action. When you give tax, everybody get a target with the gear. We call for cabinet. That cabinet meeting where they call a axe. Waiting. Everybody gets a timeline where you give them. We don't hit your timeline, then you can just appoint another person. Simple as that one day. if you get any corruption case, now make Ben careful day. You know, for investigate you.
So Abiwan actually come with a case. Abiwan actually come with a case inside the timber industry. Usai, I don't know if I for bring them right now. The case of how we been award contract for them timber business inside the country basically, and how later on we can find out. I mean, the contract was awarded to Babadi. Where we can find out, where investigations can go on, waiting we can find out was that the way them for good measure how much then they export the timber, the metric unit with them for the use. We've been rigged Sierra Leone off of that day. So the amount of money we for actually don't they go to National Revenue Authority, where for them be something where governments they use, not so that money they will end up for the use. So in that case then they will not hear nothing like for go with that man in a court. By virtue of in position self. In fact, when you go online right now, Nightwatch newspaper them actually been make a publication on that day on them column say Babadi in tax for God. So in that kind of situations, then being that he is a member of the SLPP, how na they deal with Dandy? So let me ask again, how na they deal with Dandy? Why is it that not the same outcome of waiting when happened with Hafsatu? Now we see where it come to Babadi in case. This is a
well, where it come into Babadi issue. First, that timber business, and not that okay with them.
Okay.
But in response to SLPP business, Babadi and membership na SLPP.
Quickly, sorry,
it's not
close to $84,000 na in Sierra Leone lose. Now I just want to bring to you notice. So continue.
Okay. I think thank you for where you don't make I don't know because me no me okay with this. Okay. First for like but where it come into the membership of Babadi, one you know crystal clear. You understand? I don't know if you get a membership card of Babadi where they tell you say na SLPP.
Oh no, now the news. Waiting the news station.
Okay, that na just
it's not my
just
view.
a mere speculation.
No, now waiting newspapers then publish. Waiting the news media then.
When if I get opportunity for ask any of the newspaper then they or the editors then they, I can still ask them back if they get any evidence where they show say Babadi is SLPP.
Okay.
It not solely means say this possible because of a where SLPP t-shirt means say na SLPP or because of a Dana rally show say na SLPP. You know, if Babadi may hold a position na SLPP like constituency chairman or zona chairman or waiting, certain you go say Babadi na SLPP or certain if he snap in card or waiting in poster in page or so, certain for don't argue that and they say Babadi is SLPP. But nevertheless, another thing again we not for lose sight of. When you come na the public space, we all see Babadi in competition. Where me go with, you know, me self we see doya bra. We I say I dey come up for MP. People that know about me pass even I know about myself. So for any problem we don't know say this it affect. They write petitions. Babadi me write petition. You know aware of that one day. He and Daddy Brema. So imagine. Daddy Brahma will get all what it takes where it be say an office say information go lost param. If me know what you they tell me so I feel say Daddy Brahma himself for the right same petition and they you know even if they're not actor now but we again now say Daddy Brahma right so but me password they can't hear this so I don't know.
Okay, so well, there were not to the first time this way actually they get them things them they but as we they go let we hold on with they come to and back. I mean now we can now to Sierra Leone People's Party as itself on a internal democracy now we can talk small on I mean this is not the grand old party from where we small where we come up. I grew up na Kenema go Henrietta before I attend Sierra Leone Grammar School na Freetown and so coming from that place you notice that was a Sierra Leone People's Party stronghold and day you see and I see the politics we been they play from that region day and wait till I understand how transparency and fairness can they actually happen where on the select leaders them how SLPP can do them internally. How they bring transparency and fairness internally in candidate selection.
SLPP one thing first we can do anytime we want for conduct elections with leadership within we party we they start from the grassroots.
Okay.
You understand? We in our zonals. And when we dey start, we dey communicate. We dey tell them the ground rules. We dey tell them as to how them for register, whether legitimate for vote, whether qualify for contest. So the people they go then know everything where it take for let them go successfully into the election. Where we start from zonal, we can constituency. From constituency, we can district. From district, we can region. From region, we go now national.
Okay.
So with that one day, it make the work simple. And in fact, when you go in SLPP elections, them you see the ballot box them. Now plain one, brah. Inside the classrooms, so then they team up. So you send every candidate is sending representative in the team up.
Okay.
Outside then they give the voter slip. Now open space back where everybody they see where you come then give where you go vote. They get sorry they go vote where they come. Everybody they know say this now one voter slip and get a guy put on. But when they see at times so they show some certain elections when they see online, you know. So then they all will happen, but we see say no that brother there. They you know they look up and they say this because of him papa make up the 13 stars. We make up a party, no get this. Nobody need to argue over that. They just get in position no more.
Okay.
You know, which SLPP, brah, I like they say papa na Samil Timagai. We then fight for this party, brah. If you not go through the ballots or through consensus or through dialogue where your opponents agree on, brah, you need to get that position.
Alright, so recently we don't hear them say, I mean, based on what you don't say, so it's a very good point. We don't hear them say they're having cases of favoritism where actually they happen. In fact, some then they say now imposition and they can impose candidates within political parties them, and SLPP again is no exception to that. The allegations them. Waiting before I come with waiting I want to ask you on a particular practice. Waiting how SLPP they guard against such practices. Waiting I want to view on Nandi.
I want know first who that's not the leader where SLPP don't impose.
No, wait, I want to before we come to that. I want to understand whose kind of safeguard practices them owner actually they get against them practice here. No worry with it.
In SLPP for that word impose, we not get imposition in SLPP.
What favoritism?
We not get favorism in SLPP.
Okay.
You understand? Wait till we get now a clear democracy.
So with the case of the national women's leader in national women's leader election, I get. I mean, even the hidden speculations, them some man say, well, I know I'm going to the speculations them because we want to keep it professional here. But them here says them in the go around say, case of favoritism actually happened. You hear hidden speculations?
First man, that particular election day, I mean, they live.
Okay. So we small
particular na Kenema.
Okay.
And the district council then do the election. I mean, we are the commissioner and Lawrence Lima. In fact, before the election they start, Lawrence Lima reads all the criterion as to how them for going to election. You understand? The constitution don't spell out everything whether and whether eligible for vote. All the constituency women's leader and the women them, the leaders they will get now. We party, the all assembly. Nobody know the way they dispatchize in right for left vote, and na me open space where me dey online. You know, everybody go and vote in right in front of them. Now they then count the vote. You know, everything you can go online. Go online because first lady in page where me so far. So offer it, you know, I'm not because most of even though I'm in the also Saturday, like if I go where they watch first lady in page, it clearly they show how the election may they go.
Baby.
You know, so for that you can't tell me say favorism how In which grounds?
All right, so family, as if una just they join, we actually they come back to that conversation for continue on discussing internal democracy of political parties them, and whether or not political parties them actually democratic inside them internal processes them where they happen in Sierra Leone. We they take a short break, and when we come, we actually they open the line at exactly 8 o'clock. Family, for now contribute on a voice or share on a perspective to which we they discuss now. And the number for call where we come back, if you want contribute your voice now, 072-641-729 072-641-729. Let me take a quick break, family.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk. Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about saloon economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.
Hi family, welcome back. If una just they join we actually they discussed today the internal democracy of political parties them inside Sierra Leone, and we get honorable they come with we at the studio where they are from the Sierra Leone People's Party, and inside they try for contributing voice to waiting they actually happen within the party structures them, and well we they use the Sierra Leone People's Party as a case study today. And before we go for the break, we be announcing we actually they open the phone lines them at 8 o'clock, and owner we want for contributing a voice can do so by calling the number 072-641-729 072-641-729. Again, if you want for contribute your voice to the program, you can call on the number 072-641-729. You can send text message as well, and we they pick come up and them see how we they able to get your views expressed to the public. Same way, so you can also text me on we Facebook page. We they read them out if we see any message where we feel say where we feel say go carry with a controversy, or if you just want to express your own thoughts self, we actually go read them out. Again, we get honorable Lekon Naya when I promising young leader, and when would it be safe to say we get the one of the we get for be one of the Prince Harding them we get for come to Sierra Leone's politics years from now inside SLPP? Yeah. Would I be safe to say that?
Yeah, as the attribute, you go say that, but as the character, me not go be Prince Harding.
Where you go and be in that case, then?
I just go and be myself.
So we open the phone lines them now, fumble them for owner we actually want contribute on a voice to the discussions them where we they get. The phone line open now, and if you want for contribute your voice to waiting we they say, you can call on the number 072-641-729. We don't get with first caller. Hello caller, your name and who say they call from?
Hello?
Yes caller, your name and who say they call from?
My name is Hassan, I call from McKinney.
Yes, Mr. Hassan.
I actually like the conversation today, not the program. But
okay.
one comment I just want to make. The president for hold on into another bigger position in your leader, in your party. I don't think say that they more unique because if not the selfishness, they as a leader of a country, then at the same time you have to be a leader in just one corner of you party, for being a leader of your party. For me, I don't think I like it good. Now selfishness. Let them allow other people them also to take up their own role than for let you act in all positions. Any service and turn now you then they see. They're not too correct. Or maybe they're not keep just one for let them see people and they control them or they tell them the truth and make them you have to hold on to the position then too. So if I will make comments, I don't say no more. I want to make a comment too.
Alright, I think we go actually pass the mic on to Honorable Lekon, let it get in view on waiting you just don't say. Thank you very much, caller. So some of you don't bring in a own perspective on this, allowing the president, as something will be discussed, whether or not we feel say a fair for not fair, whether or not we feel say a very good practice for we get a sitting president turn out for be chairman, leader of a party. We don't get the next caller. Yes, caller, your name and who say they call from? You name and who say they call from? Yes, you name and who say they call from? Okay, for the carry on.
Thank you very much for the show today.
Yes, Mr. Fode.
I can start it. So this man they tell me say if you officer to cover charge for corruption, at the end of the day, they not take action or they not charge, they not take action. But people there wouldn't see them take action against APC, them pull APC. So it's like 2018, let's say 2028, they said they go press who no see. Many corruption activity they go on as a region there is standing. You don't sell land and thing, we know the see.
Okay.
Corruption they go under Madabi government and then Madabi to be honest, Madabi disappoint we. Okay. Madabi never be like an escoma. You want to monopolize the party, in one point somebody, one favor somebody, and making a whole lot of people there, and now let people exercise the right. You don't see the corruption we did now. My brother, the corruption we did now, I know the other APC itself. The corruption we did now. Let ask me, would that matter be don't serve for corruption? Would that not charge for corruption? Parental Rawali. Babaji. Alpha Tingo. Would I get first lady? Would I get? Rather not shock. Mama, you are from the issue. When the Canadian program delay, if you do your research, what people can say, you are fair. So, if you know you pull there by talk, let them pick the ballot box number. Say 2028, everybody is gone. Thank you very much.
Hi, Mr. Fode. Thank you very much for expressing your view. Yes, the phone line is 0726417 now. We don't get the next caller. Hello, caller, your name and who say they call from? Hello, caller, your name and who say they call from? Alright, I think we now get that caller there. So we waiting the callers that actually they say. Okay. Hello, caller, your name and who say they call from?
Yes, good evening. Mina Alfred at the call from Bo.
Okay, Mr. Alfred, continue.
Yes, I'm happy over this program and allocation to All Out Radio Nabo.
Okay.
Brother, happy over the way how you moderate the program.
Okay.
Yes, in the area of the constitution, I did listening about with the code something like a section 40 1991 Act, something like that.
Yes.
Wherein where somebody don't embezzle the public property or embezzle public money, or they do something where you say not too good now the governance now in opposition, like for example talk about the NIG. Really this now the thing that is with the money now. You see, let's say you see somebody in that particular position that don't at that time don't bow, they don't get now, they don't take an oath say I go do and the willing of the people. At the end of the day, they can't a blunder. But we don't talk about the layman, like to somebody waiting at the lower level. Now, it is here the money, but you don't get saying, you don't get which side for lay complete. You don't get how for reach to the one that for take action. So, and when you talk about this constitution, you know, like 1991 constitution, when we talk about it, something like a fix with just an amendment. Amended by whom? Except the one where they not the hierarchy and where they up. And sometimes I think to my brother, if somebody they up there like, if you say this particular amendment, if we do so, it will affect me tomorrow. Since then, I let this side the cabinet, they decide the particular pitch. That's what it's not go easy for amend that one. They go only amend that in their own interest. So for that, they for come down to the layman. We say that we point and we get 2-3 things that we want to give out when it benefits to we all. We want to go able to benefit us. For example, like we get somebody go kind of able to get access for buy poor people in house. But if they go like they can, like they go like that, there will be everything. Yes, money don't come for NID. They don't come for NID. It's the property that they born because of like they go like they can. Property that they born, whether we will reach to. One question that, sir. Thank you very much, my brother, for that particular coverage.
Alright. Thank you very much for you joining with Mr. Alfred. I mean, Honorable Lekon, so yeah, sure say you they get the views them from people them. We don't get in next caller. Hello caller, you name and who say they call from?
Yeah, me Mr. Ibrahim Kowa, aka Awa.
Awa. Okay, Mr. Ibrahim Kowa, continue.
Well, I tell you plenty thank you. We want to try for presenting program then. So we say go. We're able to understand what they go in and around the country.
Okay, yes, sir.
As so far, me concern, I tell the Honorable plenty thank you for an explicit explanation the way they do. They listen keenly and they understand what they talk. But my brother, one thing where they try for talk, all thing about radio na opinion. You don't go bash at another man's opinion.
Okay.
A call and say the president don't disappoint me. Now tell you, me brother, no president know the way will come now. We will be a leader. We know they do good. So if somebody they say this president don't disappoint me, it's unfortunate to me on side. Me as far as I'm concerned, even Ernest Krumah, the former president, he do something good for this country.
Okay.
Likewise, Madabio, they do extremely well, but people don't value the present president until he relinquish or he left power. Now that I tried for Sierra Leone now let this pulling down syndrome, or let this call of business. When somebody do good, tell us say you do good, and let's come and do it own. Madabio is doing very well. Now they talk the truth. Praise somebody where do well. But we like for poor people down at this country. Yeah. I tell the Honorable plenty thank you. Don't you wait there in the studio? I tell you plenty thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I want to head the talk from Kenema, Bomber 3.
Oh, Bomber 3. Thank you very much, Mr. Awa. Bomber 3, what you call that place? They give me memories. I mean, growing up in Kenema, we've been to go Bomber 1, Bomber 2, to them, and then the Waka Waka. Hello, caller, your name and who say you call from?
Yeah, I'm Johnny.
Mr. Johnny, continue, sir.
Yeah, freestyle.
Yes, sir.
No human being is infallible. We all get blemishes in terms of office, or like politicians or presidency or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Because of policies, when you get the confidence and trust, then policies will they promote through your agenda or you manifesto. They are the best policies having read through the socio-economic malaise of the country. How are you going to adjust? How are you going to streamline the ministries, departments, and agencies? You know, for make we're able to achieve within the broad outline of your manifesto.
Okay.
And when we are talking about democracy, we get 3 aspects of democracy.
we lost Mr. Johnny. Mr. Johnny, if you're able for call back, we will appreciate. You can call on WhatsApp or you can call normal call. We actually they get you insights into the conversation and we will make them public to the people. Again, if you just join with the program, they come to you on We Economy and the phone line still open. You can call on 072-641-729. You can call on 072-641-729. Or you can drop text message for we be able for read them out, or you can even text now we Facebook line or we YouTube line. All will be heard. We close the phone line at exactly 8:15 and then we continue with the conversation with the honorable. Honorable, until we get with next caller, we don't are waiting them people them in the try for ask, but waiting are you views them to what's waiting them ask so.
To start with, that caller will say he's selfish for the president and be president of the state at the same time.
A moment, honorable. Hello, caller, your name and who say they call from?
Hello.
Yes, your name and who say they call from?
Hello?
Yes, caller.
Oh, sorry, this is not for the talk.
Okay.
As a matter of you don't disappoint you now based on the campaign, indiscipline, lawlessness, and that they talk about.
Okay, Mr. Fode, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Indiscipline, lawlessness, corruption, and that I talk about.
Sure, Mr.
Fode.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Now, some of will be here, will be left camp, but based on that, what you talk, not you can do.
Okay, Mr. Fode from Kabbalah. Wonderful, Mr. Fode. So before we continue, we want to read out this text where we get to say, hi, Mr. Presenter. And this one is a long one, okay? It says, what's happening within the internal party politics of political parties is sad. So just few individuals become powerful to the point they sit and dictate decisions for all. This practice is even more common within the party in governance. President is the leader of the party and no one dares him when it comes to party decisions. So the structure and the party constitution make it difficult to practice democracy in the internal workings of the party. The same practice will be replicated in governance of the nation once they assume office, where there is no democracy at play within political party governance. So there will be nothing when they assume office. You can't give what you don't have. From Abubakar Kamara, Makeni City. Okay, honorable, you don't get the interesting conversations them here and then comments them here. I feel like the people that were actually the follow Mr. Fode been so current on waiting with the discuss that the moment when you mention something where he been comment on, he had to chip in, call and chip in and try for bring the conversation back to Usa if you say we actually for the you see. So from all these comments we don't hear, people are listening and people are very, very cautious. They want to know what is happening. What are your responses to them?
Just like where they try for respond to that person say selfish for the president holding two titles and as president of the state as well as the leader of the party. Make I just highlight the importance why the president is important for he become president of the state as well as the leader of the party. One for unity, the unity of vision and policy. When the president become the leader of the party, the party in manifesto they align with governance. Okay. There will be no conflict of interest. Like I rightly measure say because of him na the president, they award, they give people certain people's job, they appoint, they relieve people from office. Like it don't become influential. So it's necessary because even if he become president, they hold no position at the party. It is still able to regulate people away old position. It's still able to dictate. So it's better we get the responsibility now and say, okay, now we don't give the responsibility. Even thief man, where they na us, where they see this person, the thief. Just get a number for the keep. But we get for the keep, the thief they don't.
In a case also the person we refer to, so if he goes rogue or if he try for pushing your own selfish your own interest them before in those positions, or that go there for keep and
check. We come into we own party when I Sierra Leone People's Party. You see His Excellency don't demonstrate and clearly.
No, who keeps him in check if he goes rogue? We don't best.
The party got a constitution, like I tell you, say the constitution and the Bible, where everybody for the read, where they tell we do and don't. Now we guideline, we nobody not gets power pass the constitution. I tell you, say, for any decision where they want for take na the party, there must be a neck meeting. You understand? Where it be say, them people and then they sit down, they make decision. Where they make the decision, the secretariat record them, then they sit down as party and approve on that particular decision. The president, as him being the leader, not take decision alone.
Okay.
And we lucky forget that kind of president we be say in at the will of the people we always want for act on.
Okay.
You know, you see go during the election time we they see on only what happen. Where some people they even they speculate say the president who say in the who say human day is different. Okay. If in another person like he will see say like he will say hey, this like human they support, but he they see say it can clearly. He say me if a person go, he talk say na so person I they support not you know I not say nobody me and they support nobody.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of people from different countries themselves, even the one the way they practice one party system, they commend that. At that time maybe they China, but we they see we some people way they say then they practice communist system of government and they say oh this president here in democratic look back. You know. So like that color, na your view, but I just want to make it because right now technology don't make them very simple. Make it go online, there you go to see some of the activities of His Excellency. That go clear in thought about that particular area there. Then another area again we say president don't disappoint. I happy back way call say he say you not say the president's no work. So meaning it's a personal issue. You understand? And acknowledge say president the work in the deliver because if I say I talk about the deliveries of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio Onyekomoya. You know, because every day the man every day is scoring goals. Every day they bring new things where they develop this nation.
Na Messi, eh?
You know, and they pass Messi. I will call him Peledino. You understand them because Pele is one of the greatest footballer.
What's the Dino? The Dino. Pele. People and say something to my guy in a Pele. Well, yeah. Na Maada Bio.
I dey join these two. Then two characters.
So my guy, where are you go be now?
No, me. I not just want to go. I not want go into that. And they not just look at that Peledino way.
Okay.
You know, it's really it help the state. You know. The free quality education they talk about they see say people and they say me I not get money for put me picking at school, but then they don't come out. Nobody not go say me I not get money again for put me picking at school because we know say government school and government assisted schools not free. You know, although there are bottlenecks, we know say other people and they will corrupt, we can corrupt the system, but then go find another way. But nobody no go even they say that principle they corrupt stay no go say can't pay fees. And go get we go put them.
Okay.
We come God and go raise them up back. And when I raise them reach in the eye of Ben Kefala, my brother, I like that guy bloody where he coming to invoke. You know, somebody need to mention say man, Paran, how Paran this that corruption again with them call. We all see what happen. If SLPP na that kind party or Ben Kefala na that kind post where they look at familiarity and not say for even question Paran, but we'll see how drag am. You understand? He even say let us suspend the man from duty. We all see where parliament suspend. In fact, the parliamentarians them because of they don't do thorough shots. This is not only SLPP, both SLPP and APC na they come. They say, hey, president, this we clack. We want on a parliament. This na you will solve the problems them. This na the real man. This na the man where if you say you need to watch whether you do party A or party B. So long you na parliamentarian, they do everything humanly for satisfy you. He say so this we want them and they investigate them. Number one first thing where Ben Kefala do, he say yeah. If they say woman this that number one pay the money. We do not even know it's whether I collect the money this that so. The number one thing we come at the table first and say pay the money, then pay all the money. We if you say not to the man employee in woman, Then do that one, they not even aware. You understand? The man be there on leave. You don't even know how things go. But let's be real. You want to say because you don't hold position and power, you don't hold position some side, so your family is not entitled again for work. Let's be real. If you now you fumble, you know to Sierra Leone, or you know deserve for serve any institution again. If in camp, it be say it meets all the criteria so we then ask for that particular job, then not to you na that person wey dey interview am, not to you na that person wey dey make decision. Pawan is just a clerk na parliament. Parliament get leadership. You know, they get people wey dey take decision, and that decision dey controversy. APC then dey under APC get the whole leadership wey dey vet people dem. You understand? SLPP back get the whole leadership. Then parliament itself gets its own leadership. Combine all this and then they sit down, then resolute, then say, okay, now this will they take. For no more let people then couch problem no more. They say this, that. But that we all see the man complied with the law. At the end of the day, ACC they investigate the matter and they not found the man guilty. Then president gets for restore and back go. Then look the fine thing back we do. We can contest for SLPP as National Secretary General. We talk them, hey, this man, you will see the leader raise concern, say this man, you know, we hold position as clerk na parliament, then he can be National Secretary General of the party. No, this will not be green. If you know that, no more this, that. What did the man first do? Now step aside. Now make a clear statement. Will make me a respect until I die. You see, me if I be Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, say I dey resign for my job. And indeed, we all say I see become the Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Resign. Now a new clerk we get. So now that kind of people and they look, you say it corrupt. Ebo, not say because not to you, to my center ego must be you. Lord fear God.
Okay, so you don't actually mention a lot of things them, and we don't hear you waiting people them in they ask. I just want to bring the case of, I mean, a young person, and you know, say in all society where we dey, I mean, for let democracy be strong, it's not, you know, mean say without time, you know, go be strong, but in a country like Sierra Leone, Usai, according to the 2015 census, I mean, I use them because now the last major census we will before the midterm census, then say about 70% of Salone population are young people them. You see, so that means so like young people them like a crucial resource base way before any country for come grow fine one. You need the voices of those young people them. You need for bring them inside. You need for actually get them views them. And so how SLPP don't incorporate young people and view them inside political processes, or how we wanna actually don't this guy for internalize them, like for bring them inside the party structures them?
Well, this is a very key area where myself go like for emphasize upon. You know, it's really good for involve young people in governance. Okay. And SLPP don't they demonstrate that one day. Now make I keep always say this any side way I go for talk. I can always tell people say SLPP has always been the torch bearer of democracy. You understand? We all see. Check the leadership of SLPP. Most of the people that we all key positions. These are young people. But me not living testimony. You understand? In fact, me na college they see me. Now the SLPP see me, then go award me symbol for MP.
Okay.
You know, those days we all know. That makes us side the way I go if I say, where I say, where I can do segment, I say me now honorable so. That's why they got. They ask me that the honorable driver. You know, because people them don't get that mindset. See now old people there. For all certain them positions then they, you know, but SLPP they see would they incorporate. Look the chief minister, now young man, you know, the foreign affairs minister Timothy Kabah, now young man, you know, majority of the positions, You know, now young people them. In fact, that don't make it don't set the bar so high. Even the opposition now they copy that one day. And they see young people and they come, the likes of Dr. Bangura. You know, they come for can aspire for president. They see that young man, they how they call themselves. One guy they were see B and B Mame Bang and how then they call her Mama a name. Now my former youth minister, you know, Mahmoud Bangura about waiting, you know, instead they come out, then Timbo do it now the APC, see them people and they own a young man because SLPP don't show them the green lights, say it's good for getting young people into politics, you know, look we, if they not be give the platform, my brother, how for they? You know, now SLPP make we believe say young people can strive. Now make where I may the contest and me get one popular slogan where say not too young to run. You know,
Nigeria,
yes, not too young to run. Now SLPP make I believe say I'm not ever young for that uncertain position. It's all about the mindset. So SLPP don't build that foundation. They make it they see a lot of leaders. Then now who we get this current executive now young people them.
But if you base the young people age from 18 to 35, then they become a problem. But young people not in the manning cabinets. Actually have adults. UN then they base the youth or young people age from 18 to 35 years. The chief minister is above 35 years. Many other people, but that's a conversation for another day. Now let me come to the brewing thing where people actually want before the show the end. I mean, we really ongoing internal conflicts them where actually they be within the SLPP now. Internal divisions them they crap. I mean, I know it's kind for say then they know they make the party democratic. No, any side democracy they get opposing views them. Dissents they come on to in. So we get various people and we get various interests them. So within all these ongoing conflicts them we notice now. We see how FETs come up and then lower level elections them, national women leaders election, the national women leaders election and see favoritism they do. And with all these things they happen, how prepared is the party for present a flag bearer ahead of the 2028 presidential election?
I tell you, you see, like I always tell you, SLPP, one thing we believe in democracy. Any survey competition, the tension, if we expect one day. Okay. You know, even the United States of America, we they admire for seeing and then get the most democratic system of government. We they see when it comes to election, we already look at Donald Trump with them fire, and then yes, you know, all the tensions then they will see. But it's just that people, but I not go to blame people for that one day. Because we did try for grow within a developing stage, you know. Okay. But if no more you offer with the world issues, you will not say any sideway competition, the tension must be. But one thing will make we unique, now the oneness. After the whole process, they see say we they match as one and get success. 2018. You see, say His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio me contest, me get a lot of tough contender there where they may go against them in the area of getting the flag bearer. But at the end of the day, see we all come together, we win the election where be say the ruling party where be say they may get all what it takes. You see, say at the end of the day, then because of not get oneness, you may see even then campaign, you see say me just left between Ernest Koroma and that of Samoa, where they ask that question, Isabia, the Petitos and the others, you see say where they get stake, you see say they all go aside, they not come for campaign with the man. Then you see say we now all the flag bearers except one man way in the left in the creating party by then. So we already don't know say in getting own party, you know. But we see we come together, then we day behind His Excellency. At the end of the day, we emerge as victory. Same thing happened for 2023.
Okay, so
2023 election, we see because we get that oneness, we beat APC woefully.
So in light of these given controversies the Modo mentioned, we see the can be big bout we come out Tonkolili district chairmanship election. Tete that division we are not able to settle am. It's the one na Kenema. This women's leaders election we currently they be. In light of that, I mean because with the more names and they come up, so you get internal competition with it happen among SLPP heavyweights them. Man in the Ibo Jule with the Rise Senge they go bank I fall self don't begin show face with the Yum Kela self one go inside. I wanna feel so when I get for able to manage all these fractional interests them with the gap and avoid making a decision we go carry with big division inside SLPP. We even go Amboguna after 2028 election.
I tell you, SLPP one thing first, we constitution so straight. We not ever develop a constitution where they disfranchise people. Just like right now what the division I don't begin see inside APC. Where they see one clause the way one for exempt some Sumana for contest for
exactly. So that's what we're asking. Election, you see first will be the man and no
constitution not the stop can the Yumkela for contest.
It's not stopping. So, I wanna if them all want for actually get the flag bearership now, how wanna go avoid if one person not get that fractional division where they come?
I they tell you see everybody knows see now one person get for be flag bearer.
Okay.
They all get that awareness day. But everybody is going to fight. At the end of the day, we get forget one person, and waiting good about SLPP who gets that one person, all they can rally behind her. That has been the tradition. Let me tell you, SLPP is a fraternity. You know what fraternity means?
I am a commander for radicals.
Oh, you see, so that day we colleagues and they miss the point. Them if you then know to them. Here is some man I don't talk say for him, you know, in the take the party that cut all the people ask that actually take the party that cut.
Well, perhaps the party constitution they provide. I am not saying yes that is it, but perhaps they provide for them, no?
Now make SL people will not develop constitution where they disfranchise people rights. Imagine you get a whole person who don't be former vice president of the state, he don't be deputy leader of the party. Then look at us because I don't want
so waiting are you closing remarks to people and where they watch you today?
Let me closing remarks. I want to encourage everybody for be democratic, you know, more especially in the SLPP. Let me take this home now to SLPP.
Okay.
We just don't come out in the 14th National Delegates Conference. I'm not saying not so for everybody go sweet for, but irrespective of waiting that happen, let we accept the results. You know, we don't get a leadership, let we walk behind them tirelessly and see say we get a victory. I can always tell people in 2028 it's not about us going to State House because we already did it, but it's about defending our lives. Because some of we they don't already point out to you say that we should come down. This will put this, you know, all bad things they don't say about we. So let we not vex say because of XYZ, because he brother not hold this position, so he go vex, he go no. If he then man then he then come, they not get for left you, then they then this gone too bad. So dear, let we work as one, let we support the current executive. Sir Jimmy Batilo Songana, a grassroots man, we ready for work with people them, you know. The president who we get, we see na a friendly president. We get an open policy. We see in wife na a supportive wife. We ready for do everything humanly possible for let man succeed. So let we all just work as one. Let we respect them people have for them positions. You know, if you know I respect the individual self, we respect them for imposition because now in position we will influence your life. Let we not take and say because you made camp A. So you know one for see camp B succeed. No, let's forget about the campism. We don't do it that one day. When once we get that oneness, they believe in me. APC not go able we. I always they tell this. We already lose election when we get fraction. You know, but I'm sure we get for go for the flag bearer election successfully. And no see tension and get for day. But after that one, they need believe in SLPPC. After that one day, everybody they rally behind that particular person.
All right, plenty thank you to Fambulem. We actually been done. They follow it throughout the program today. Now so the economy go left una for today. We've been get Honorable Lekon and in just to actually give closing remarks. We pray say by next 2028 it actually go to enter inside Parliament. I mean we want to see more young people them actually they progress them political goals them. And plenty thank you to we producer for winner Madam Elfrida Sam we actually produced this show for today, and to we studio technicians them Mr. Paul and Mr. Sharif. We don't work tirelessly for make sure say this program come to una today, and to honor the people and we actually been the watch you and they provide una perspectives them. We tell una thank you as well, and to we senior executive producer Mr. Andrew Lavali. Me will bring the program to una today. Me own name na Bimba Kamara. So till next week, True Talk, get the facts. Get True Talk.
Welcome to True Talk Radio, your home for facts, fairness, and fearless conversations about Salone economy.
We're not just any radio. We're an economic governance radio station where they break down big decisions, policies, and budget in a way where go make sense to you.
For our flagship Sunday show, We Economy, we bring you the real bread and butter issues where they around prices, jobs, taxes, and how policies they affect unu pockets. We also get more programs where they come every week. So join me now on 98.5 FM and online at True Talk FM. This now your platform, your economy and your voice on True Talk Radio. Get the facts, get True Talk.